What is up, everyone? It is me, Lucas, with my good friends here, Josh.
G'day!
Mr. Warthog.
Hello. You can also call me Thomas, I guess, if you want to. I mean,
No,
God.
no.
Fine.
I didn't.
I see how it is.
I've only ever known you as Warthog.
Yeah, it's because there was another
Never call
Tom, but
people
now
by
he's
their real
overseas. So, yeah.
I didn't know you had another name. I was just Warthog.
And Cam!
Hey up.
I was waiting to get that in there.
Yeah, I was waiting for my intro. You see, we did good this time. We got it right.
Yeah, we
You actually said my name.
Whoa. What does that mean? Okay, you know what? That is a callback to our series. We should not do that here. This is...
No, it also happened on the podcast.
This is the Let's Be Friends podcast, number 10. We've made it, people. It's the 10th podcast about disbanding.
Wait a decade.
Double digits,
Or hating each other.
bitches. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Like,
One step closer to legal.
podcast veterans now.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is quite weird for a podcast to make it this far.
Yeah, it
We
is.
could ride
What do you mean?
we could ride roller coasters now.
Yeah, we are this tall to continue podcasting.
Well, I've never been that tall. Am I still in?
Wow, how tall are you, Josh?
I'm like 5'7", 170
Oh,
centimeters.
I'm 5'7" too. Trust me.
I don't know.
Have you ever
You're tall
been
enough to ride a roller coaster.
Have you ever been to Isengard?
Okay, sweet.
Did you just ask if he's ever been to Isengard?
I don't really like rides anyway.
Well, they are taking the hobbits there.
Oh, okay. I got it now. Good joke. Ha ha.
Yeah, I didn't. That went straight over my head.
Also, folks, we are trying a new addition to the podcast this week. I uploaded a group news post that people can post shout-outs to while we're recording, and hopefully this sort of interactivity between us will get fresh. So the first I'm getting space these shout-outs now. The first shout-out ever in this podcast history comes from Anne Layoff. I can't do it. Shout out from Anne to @MoChrome for always sending me funny links that brighten my day. Heart. That's kind of a good shout out.
Oh,
Everyone, that's all I like that.
Oh.
Josh, right now.
I'm allergic to sweet.
Josh, Lady Killer Pablo
always
gets over here.
to happen.
Well, I don't know about Lady Killer.
Before we get started on the news, I'm going to ask in the row in front of me, how's everyone's week's been? Starting with El Polo Pablonius, who is Josh.
That's Phil Oil.
It's the double L, Lucas. Come on. It's a Y.
Yeah, come on.
Yeah, I
You-
don't know.
Learn
So we got-
Spanish.
so we got
Learn a
10
third language. Come on.
No, I don't. I'm not learning. I've already got 2. Don't want any more.
I mean, it's been alright. I just haven't had much sleep so far this week. At all.
Hey there, Josh.
I'm kind of living on the edge.
Glory.
Living on a prayer. Are you halfway there?
So why haven't you been sleeping?
Because we are saying, I'm sorry, I'm slow.
Well, it's 7 in the morning for you.
Well, it's almost 8 now.
What is the difference?
Well, it now makes a difference. I get up at like 7:30.
Josh, what a
And I'm
difference.
up at 6:30 with 4.5 hours sleep.
Yeah, no, that feel.
Well, you wanted to be on the podcast, so. Oh, I totally did not
Yeah.
drag you into this podcast.
Yeah, no, I wasn't forced or anything.
Yeah.
Yeah, at gunpoint from a different country around the world.
Yeah, we're totally going to beat you up
I'm here.
to appear on this podcast. Alright, let's not
I'm
stop.
going to take my lunch money.
Did you threaten him with dragons?
Yes, Komodo dragon. I'll call my Asian friends over. Like, we have dragons, you have dragons, we can sort something out. If you could just send some dragons over to Josh, maybe eat his foot, then, I'll owe you one. I'll send you some fire-breathing ones.
Burn his
really,
fucking
I ate my
house.
other foot, and I already lost one to koala. What is this?
was that a koala in a bar fight?
Yeah,
You look at him oddly.
straight off.
Like, I don't like this punk. Walking into my bar from a hard day's work, eating eucalyptus and just shitting everywhere. Going.
Spreading
You-
That actually
you
reminds me
said.
of a story that just happened in school where I was teaching. Students were
What
freaking
happened?
out over a picture in study hall, and I go over to check the phone because I'm like, all right, I gotta take this kid's phone, right? And then the girl turns the phone around, and it's a panda with its hands in the air. It's like a couple months old, going, "Hey, cunts." I was like, all right, put it away. I'm not gonna take it. Put it away. And then I went back to my desk. It was a good day.
Yeah, but speaking about you, how's your week been, Wolfberg?
It's been all right.
Yeah.
I've done some things. Started up a new full play series if I can never get around to finishing it. Because Fallout New Vegas likes to crash a lot. So that's going to be a bit of a bitch.
I really want to play that game.
Yeah. I recently bought all the DLC, so I've been redoing the story to get the achievements and stuff. So I want to finish that up. Got to play Saints
Yeah,
Row.
What's kind of turned me off is that I played number 3, and I tried to do as much as possible, and I couldn't. It turned me off playing it because there's just so much to do. It's overwhelming.
Well, that's the
kind
point.
of put me off a bit in New Vegas, but I really want to get into it.
It's good. I would say the main story, I didn't like it as well. Fallout 3's main story was a really cool historical story with DC stuff and everything, and Liam Neeson. So just by extension of awesomeness, Liam Neeson.
Did you at some point have to like
Sweet.
take that document that you all sent? Oh, what was it called? I should know this. The all your forefathers.
Yeah,
Fine.
you mean the Declaration of Independence? Yeah, you have to scavenge
Yeah,
the ruins to find the Declaration of Independence.
Yeah.
So,
Oh, Cam is getting lag. Are you okay there, Cam?
do we have a prescription for him yet?
I think so. There's like robot voices coming through my headphones right now.
Oh Lord.
Well, that was good. I'm
That
glad
was
we're
good.
both
It'll be
recording.
It'll be fine.
Yeah, we're once again recording with our
Yeah.
conveyor on 2 different people's Skypes.
Mm-hmm.
So hopefully everything goes smooth.
Yeah.
Smooth as a baby's bottom.
Hopefully.
It's a hairless
Think
baby's
it's
bottom.
like-
Because hairy babies' bottoms are just fucked up. Don't even bring that shit in here.
Is that it? Is that a thing?
I don't
Yeah, it's
fucking
like-
know. I'm talking out my ass. It's been a long fucking day for me.
We are in sidetracked series.
It comes out it's like a shag carpet or something.
It's like Chewie. What?
Oh.
Yeah. Oh, Jeffrey, pull your pants off.
Oh, that's good.
Last but not least, Cam, how's your week been?
Pretty damn good.
Yeah?
I've actually been getting a decent night's sleep for once.
Holy crap!
Like I've been getting at least like 5.5 hours, 6 hours maybe.
That's good. Yeah.
Which is decent for me.
Okay.
It's decent for me.
It's about me every
Well, get Josh over here.
Oh.
It's Josh.
Is it cold for you right now, Josh?
Josh, 40. He's already bragging about
It
it.
was earlier when I got up. It was a whole 12 degrees Celsius.
12 degrees, that is freezing.
It is. It's just, look, we don't, it's not, our country isn't cold by nature. It's just, everything's hot. We don't do cold. So when it's cold, it's cold.
The food, the drinks, the people,
Yes, well, not the beer. Come on, you gotta have your beer cold.
animals.
Like,
Man, that's animals always.
Those animals are hot. What do you want me to say?
what, just like,
You heard me.
just generally hot?
Yeah, just generally.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
just generally.
They got that look about
Fair enough. Wow. You're taking it down the bestiality route, are you?
Well, that would be okay in Denmark.
Well, Luke would know all about that.
Right, so now that we've
Just bear
covered...
in mind, Luke is the host.
Yeah.
Yeah, so don't drop, Lucas.
I'm going to try my best.
Yeah.
But on to news.
How are you?
On
No. How are you? How's your week?
every week we do this.
Yeah, you forget
How's my
every
week?
fucking
Because
week,
we
and then
all
when we
fucking
bring it up,
fail.
you're like, "Oh, you guys were gonna forget about me." Like, no.
No, I'm actually saying we not. Cause, you know, it's like, oh, what's my week like? I was by the beach and I was sad, and then I saw a baby turtle crawling towards the ocean, and I was like, that is a symbol of hope. I must continue with my life.
Then did you kill
And
it?
then I got on my motorcycle, picked it up, and rode into the ocean.
What?
Why would you
then-
drive
and
your
then-
motorcycle into
I
the
feel like
ocean?
he was
And then-
daydreaming again and relaying it real time
Good.
through his mouth to us.
As I drove into the ocean, everything went to black and white, and then the words Finn appeared on the screen.
I have no idea what I just heard.
I don't even know where that.
That's what
News.
happens. That's what happens when you ask how my week's been.
Jesus.
Fine, we'll never do it again. Dear God in heaven.
Thank you.
We don't want to know how you are.
All right, but before we continue the news, I've got another shout out to shout out. It's going to really slow us down, guys. From Kamal TMO. I'm not sure if I'm going to say that all in one. And it's to @Kamal TMO is the best, and we are lucky to have him.
Did he say
Kamal,
that
I'm
about
banning you
himself?
now from ever. Yeah, I'm banning you from
Oh,
that. You know, that's just arrogant.
that's just not shout out. That's
Takes a
just not
serious amount of balls.
You're banning him from shout out.
Yeah, we don't do arrogant shout outs. I think here. But that Luke guy's great.
No.
Let's be honest, yeah, I'm the best here. Because I'm Australian. Enough said.
You're upside down, Josh.
Yeah.
Huh?
Your water flows back.
Nothing?
Yeah, your toilets go the other way.
You go up the anus.
Get
What
that
is
shit out of
Papa?
here.
You just can't handle it. That's all.
Let me just download
Well,
it.
yes, because it doesn't go that way.
Send me a link.
Well, apparently, obviously it does, because it does here.
On to the news! New
Segue.
just Alright, fine, you want to segue? Speaking about things going down the toilet, what does everyone think of the new poster for Batman vs Superman?
Ah.
What?
I don't like it. I don't like the
started-
poster.
I've heard it also got a new
No?
name as well. Batman vs
I
Superman:
like
Dawn
the-
of
I think
Justice.
it looks kind of cool.
Yeah, why do they keep the Batman vs Superman? Just
I don't know.
Well,
Like,
Justice.
it's two titles smashed together. Like, just drop one. Like, come on.
Hmm.
We all know it's a Justice League prequel now. You don't need
Yeah.
Batman and Superman.
like Batman and Superman and all their super friends on the side that will appear in this movie.
Don't ever say Super Friends again. I will punch you.
Super friends.
Don't even. You have to ask. Don't even.
Uh,
I'm telling you,
I-
never speak of it again.
I already
It's
know
the
Super
sole
Friends, by the
reason
way.
people hate Aquaman. Who's honestly one of the fucking
Oh, yeah.
coolest characters in New 52 comics right now.
Aquaman is great. And I'm not saying that sarcastically. He is.
Aquaman's fucking badass.
Sounded very
Dude
good.
can control
He's-
Cthulhu. Just saying.
He's more interesting than Manhunter.
He's pretty. I like his.
Yeah.
The origin backstory of him and his villains is really cool. Like, 'cause it's got stuff to do with his parents and what he did as a kid, and like, yeah, it's cool. Him and Black Manta in the New 52 are really messed up, and like in good ways, and they're written very, very well. And they're making that story arc into an animated movie. So that'll be cool.
Are you worried that he's like disposing his waste in our water? I mean, where else is he going to the toilet? I'm concerned by this.
Do you know what? I think he's worried about Josh. I think he's worried about us disposing our waste in his home.
Yes.
Nah, he's fine with it.
Like those damn land dwellers shitting in my lawn. What is up with that?
The Atlanteans do have pretty advanced technology. I think they can handle sewage treatment.
They got poop
At least
eradicated.
the toilet.
They're living under the ocean. I think they can handle sewage.
They've probably got the animals working for them to like clear it up,
Yes.
like nets.
Probably. Things that literally eat shit are probably hovering around Atlantis right now.
There's a couple of goldfish.
That's why we can't find it, because
a couple of
things that
goldfish
eat
in here.
shit are just all around it.
Shit.
Like a protective shield.
Yes. That's why we
that
can't find
hides their buildings with sonar, and
Yes.
like, you know, it pings off. It's like, oh, it's just another shit rock. Keep going, and then inside, a glass tube, and then advanced civilization. What? Things get weird when we record on Wednesday.
Yeah.
What?
It's the only time we can make it work. So let's roll with it.
This is definitely. I don't know if we have spoken about the news, but we got from the new poster. Oh, wow, do you feel cool now with that motorbike? All right.
That was
What the hell are you talking to?
Kind of.
I feel the wind through my hair.
Sorry, I thought they picked up on the recording. Like there was this guy who just drove
Yeah,
past really loudly on the motorbike.
It was.
Well, don't address it.
I could kind
Ignore it like the problem doesn't exist.
No, I'm going to turn you and go, fuck you.
Like
I'm trying to record
everyone
a
else
podcast.
does, Luke.
Yes, everybody in the world,
11
stop
o'clock
what
at
you're
night.
doing. Let's be friends. It's fucking recording.
Yeah.
Biggest
Like they're recording
biggest
the
damn
soundtrack.
name
Come on,
in the
Luke, you
RT
should've told your name
community.
Beforehand.
All right. Well, all right. In other news, new plot details for Jurassic Park. Oh, I knew kind of a segue it. Speaking about things that are poop, the Jurassic Park world is not going to be poop anymore since they've revised the script and have made it good in my eyes. Does everyone here know what Jurassic Park world was going to be before?
No. Nor do I really care.
Oh wow.
Look, I was
Oh,
never a
Okay,
huge Jurassic Park guy. I liked it. It was never a movie that was like, oh my god, I need to love this universe and then, like, basically stick my dick in it. It's never that for me.
But that's what you do with other things. And we discussed that.
Yeah, but I like Jurassic Park. I don't like Jurassic Park that much. I'm just not a huge, like, I don't hate it. I'm
Okay,
just
well,
not into it.
What else is it?
But hey,
It's gotten really
Tell your
far.
story.
Oh, okay. Right. Well, what Jurassic Park World used to be is, in the version of the script, the dinosaurs were going to be mixed with man, dog, dinosaur DNA and get turned into dinosaur super soldiers that would go and hunt terrorists. And then someone was like, stop taking the shrooms, rework the script. And what it's this time now is that the park is going to be actually functioning. Like, it's like, holy crap, they got Jurassic Park to work. Because what they did was tame the dinosaurs, and not like bad dinosaurs. Don't eat those people. Like, they just lowered their aggression levels and whatnot. But then,
They mixed dog DNA with dinosaur DNA.
That was the old
DNA
script.
to
The old
form
fucked up
super
shit.
Dinosaurs?
that was the old script. That was the script that were like,
But
How?
get out of this building.
so
How was that even-
dogs have
Exactly, Cam. That's the
have
question I want to know.
hidden
How the fuck
superpowers
is that
that we
even
don't know.
in the script? I don't even know.
Yeah, I don't know. They got really weird at it right here. But now,
Sounds like Michael Bay.
yeah, so they got the park running, and the dinosaurs have been tamed in a way that makes them less aggressive, and the park's safer. But this scientist, who I think is Doctor Wu from the first one, not Doctor Who, Doctor Wu, in case that came out weird with my Welsh accent.
It might sound like
I know. That's why I went back and corrected it, Josh. But regardless of that, he breeds a new kind of dinosaur, which can camouflage itself. So then, oh god, the park's in danger again. So they train the Velociraptors and the T-Rex, and who's playing Star-Lord in Guardians of the Galaxy?
Chris Pratt.
I think it's Chris Pratt. It's either Chris Pratt or Carl Arnett, who
In
is
what?
the new lead actor in Jurassic Park World.
Chris Pratt, really?
Or Carl Arnett. I can't remember which one it was.
Man, if it's Chris Pratt, he's
And
getting
they're
around.
And they're going to be. He's going to train the Velociraptors and the T-Rex to hunt this new super dinosaur. And then everyone's like, "Have you got the same writer?" But stop throwing money at this. If you can't make it good, just don't.
Hollywood does not understand this.
No.
They see money, they're like, give me more. That's how they survive.
Speaking of things that I'm gonna do a segue every time, but I'm gonna destroy it by speaking of the segue. Speaking about things that are gonna make lots of money, Guardians of the Galaxy trailer came out.
Fuck yeah.
Second one.
Yeah,
What was the
that
thought?
looks awesome.
They should like label the trailers based
Looks
on the
awesome.
song. Like the first one, Hooked on a Feeling. Second one, Spirit in the Sky, Norman Greenbaum. God damn, do I love that song.
Mm-hmm.
It's the Sandlot song, which any
Yes.
kid in America has seen that movie and will instantly recognize that guitar riff as like one of the most badass entrances ever. Yeah, great song.
It's such a good.
Like the bit where Groot gave the girl a flower. He was like,
Mm-hmm.
And he
Groot,
speaks.
You are. I am Groot.
This might have been a
Could be
bad
the-
idea.
Does the voice?
Vin Diesel,
Vin Diesel is the voice.
voice of the Iron Giant. He actually has a really
didn't pick
awesome
that
voice.
up at all.
Yeah, and we get to see more Bradley Coopers.
Yeah,
Rocket
the more I
Raccoon.
see of it, the more I'm like,
It's
alright, this
gonna be
movie
awesome.
is gonna be balls to the wall awesome. And I've
Mhm.
heard an extremely strong rumor Nathan Fillion is gonna show up as Richard Rider. As in like Nova.
No.
Like the
Really?
human Nova guy from Earth. Which would be pretty awesome. That or I've heard
That'd
he
be
might
pretty
show up as
cool.
Chris Pratt's dad.
Or he might be wearing his compensation for
But
the
yeah, I've heard a number of
Might be
different
the space
things.
cap.
Like I've heard things like a really cool fan theory would be like just to have the Firefly crew in the background, just because you could, and which would be awesome, and they'd all do it for like nothing, and then, but to have him show up as Richard Rider would be pretty awesome.
probably, yes. No, not probably. Yeah, it would be pretty cool. And I'm really liking Rocket's look. Like, people really going for, like, it's a raccoon, like, realism and all that jazz.
Yeah.
That makes me laugh, that realism in a film that's got a walking tree.
Yeah.
Like, what are you expecting?
A lot of people know about Groot. Like, you know, when you read off their names, you got typical movie one. Well, Star-Lord, Gamora,
Drax the Destroyer.
Groot, and then Drax the Destroyer. Like, you know, oh yeah, and they just don't register Groot in their heads. But when you mention
Mhm.
Rocket Raccoon in big bold letters with flash around it and people pointing, they're like,
Oh, yeah.
Raccoon? What is this?
Yeah, it looks like a really fucking
Still
cool
annoys
movie.
me how people question realism.
Yeah.
Ah, screw realism. We're getting the fucking Flash.
Yeah,
You guys see the trailer for that?
you don't go to watch a movie like that for realism.
No. No. I love how like we're like fully in the age of anything in a comic book, we got this. Let's put it on screen. No more gritty realism with no superpowers or all
Yeah, the
science.
Flash thing.
It's just
Well, no, that's
comic book to the screen. Make it happen.
so. What you're saying is we're no longer in the age of the Spider-Man. Oh no, sorry,
The
three
Nolan
ages.
Batman.
Yeah,
Nolan was obviously the
first age.
biggest thing of that.
Yeah, because the Spider-Man one was comic-y, and then like all the actors act very comic-y, and the style was very comic-y.
Yeah.
And
Which
think
I would
comic-y-
argue is a better interpretation of Spider-Man, who's definitely got a little more camp in all his stories than other comic book
Yeah.
heroes. But, you know, that's,
Then everyone's
that's
got
another
camp,
argument.
like the Hulk as well.
Yeah. But, like, yeah, I mean,
Like I thought the Hulk is
we're definitely getting more truer adaptations of the source material, which is
then you
nice
got
to
the
see.
second age, which is the gritty grit.
And now we're like, oh, we can make it work. Because, my God, that Flash trailer. What? I want it to be
I like
September, right now.
you don't. I don't want summer. I want this.
I just want to skip
Get
right
rid of
to
Summer.
Arrow season 3 and Flash. It's what I want to do. Because Arrow just wrapped up.
Oh, I gotta
Speaking of
finish it.
comic books, season 2.
Yeah.
Honestly,
I need
you
to
guys
watch
need
that.
to either find a way to watch the show or just buy it because it's totally worth it. You will love it. You will come to me. You will bow down at my feet and go, yes,
Thank you.
yes.
Thank you.
Thank you for
I
giving
think
me
Pretty
this
good so far. I'm
awesomeness.
2 episodes off the end.
I didn't hear you.
Yeah, I think I'm just
I'm
gonna buy
good.
it, to be honest.
I can barely hear you guys
do.
right now.
I mean, it should. It's pretty good.
Yeah, that didn't come through at all.
Okay, I may have had a lag spike. I am sorry, friends. Hello?
Jesus.
Getting awful laggy. Hello?
Yes.
Hello?
Whoa,
Can you
welcome
hear
to
each
the
other?
internet, people. Lag. Woo!
Get a new
But we're gonna
host.
roll right through it because that's how we
This
roll.
host sucks.
We can't have a new host.
Persevere.
Yeah, if we have to
As long
get a
as we
host,
can
then we're gonna have
close
to
it.
splice together 2 different audios. I don't want to do that. Let's just roll through it. We're at like
Get a new
almost
host
half an
on
hour, 25
time.
minutes maybe.
Whoa, alright? Just because of the one time, Cam, that my connection wasn't the
Is it
pinnacle
one time?
of
Okay.
the internet. We don't even have
New rule going forward:
fiber.
Lucas doesn't host podcasts.
You.
But for now, we will
I
finish
mean,
this podcast with you as the host. Okay?
We're voting on this.
After all I've done.
We're not voting. I'm just saying.
It's not enough.
Warburg has spoken.
I wanted to vote on.
You using a rule as
Can we
podcast.
vote on something?
What can we vote on?
It was kind of my brainchild. So
Josh is awesome.
Josh Olsen? I don't vote for that. Is anyone else vote for that?
anyway,
Mm.
back to comic books.
Exactly. Shit under the-
I want to talk comics
Brush under the
nerd
bridge.
shit.
Shit under the- I want
So,
to
yeah.
get off topic. Okay.
Flash trailer, full 5 minutes. We'll link it. The link dump is pretty much already done at this point. I pre-made the link dump, so
Oh.
we'll actually have a link dump this
Well,
week,
things you-
people. If you're listening, you will see a link dump either in the LBF group news or underneath the YouTube video that you can click on, so you can actually watch the links that we talk about. But Cam gave me a teaser I missed,
Taking it.
and maybe he wants to talk about it
Okay.
because I'm a little unfamiliar with the source material. Animated movie from Disney.
Can you? Oh, the Big Super 6. I
Big
believe
Hero
it's
6?
called. Let me
Yeah.
see.
Big Hero 6 had a teaser trailer
Yeah.
drop. Teaser
We now
trailer.
speak. We now speak to our resident expert, Cam. Yeah, big super
Yeah, he's got.
something.
Okay,
I
you got
can't
fucking
remember
clue
the
either.
name.
Well, shit. Should have done my research.
No, it's apparently it's a Disney Marvel crossover. I think it's their attempt at, because then Disney now owns Marvel. I think it's their attempt at bringing the two together.
Okay.
And looking at the teaser, it seems to have like an Iron Man feel about it.
It is
They
a
made a big
super
robot.
team.
And
I'm
the
looking at the
impact-
Wikipedia
Yeah.
right now.
Yeah,
It's a super team in the Marvel
that's
Comics
the,
universe.
there's an 18-second. There's an 18-second teaser which will be in the link dump, but then also coming tomorrow is a full-length trailer, which
Yeah.
is also put in the link dump.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Computer,
It looks pretty awesome, though.
but it looks like it's made of villains. Like the team. It's got Silver Samurai.
I don't think they're going for that. I think it
No.
might be something different
Yeah, like,
because it
That's
looks very kiddie.
odd.
I don't think it's going to have Silver Samurai disemboweling people.
yeah. We'll keep you up to date in the next
Yeah.
LBF podcast with that one as more information comes out. Stay
Mhm.
tuned to our YouTube channel.
Now I'm gonna try to talk about something that I didn't mention in the link dump beforehand before we started recording this.
Oh, we're going off
Record?
script,
Yeah,
huh?
record.
We're going off script?
Prepared.
Freaking me out, bro. You're freaking me out.
Oh, what's that?
We don't even have a script. All my jokes are pre-made.
Oh!
Someone coming to the line. Like literally, I sit for a week and then think the jokes before killing them. But regardless of that, the new trailer for Dawn of the Planet of the Apes, I really like where they're going with this one.
Oh yeah, the new one that came
There's a
out.
new trailer.
Like the first one?
No, the new. This is the second trailer now, I think.
Yeah, that dropped a couple weeks
How
ago.
new
Yeah,
is it?
no, nothing. Did you like the first?
Yeah, but we didn't speak about
Ah, right, yeah, that one, yeah. Yeah, it's fair enough.
it. And
Oh hey, would you link me
I like how
that
they're going-
and the Jurassic Park details? Because I don't have links for that.
okay, I'll
All right.
still do
While you're doing
now,
that,
because
While you're
we'll
doing
have,
that,
like,
talk.
well, how I like Spike. More you. I just refreshed to check the shoutouts. It's been done, by the way, but apparently that was enough to make everyone not hear each other. That wasn't me laughing. I just speak like this.
Just continue with
Lucas,
the story.
you have failed this podcast.
It's a Wednesday.
You're letting us down, buddy.
If I had a bow and arrow, I would shoot you now.
Too much pressure.
Oh.
Coming down on me.
It's an internet
Coming down on
podcast.
you.
I'm still
Ain't that much pressure.
People
Let's be realistic.
I don't know, that's an impression.
How many
I'm
fucks
under
do we
pressure.
collectively give right now?
I give all the fucks. I give all because I'm failing under pressure. I'm crumbling like a
I
cookie.
think I'm gonna have to put a picture of the Spider-Man.
Please.
This is where I'd put a fuck if I had one. Pick up.
Whoa, that's mean. But I can't send you the links now because I'm keeping this show running. Like I've refreshed. Watch it-
Okay,
it
don't
dies.
touch your internet like ever.
Okay.
Let's get through the podcast and get you links later.
Okay, I've closed the window, so I won't know now if there's any more shout outs.
Yeah, Dawn of the Planet of the Apes. Yeah, it does look good. I only really watched the first one after it like started showing up on TV. So, but it does look like a very they're good movies. The first one is at least, you know, in very cool reinterpretation of the Charlton Heston mythology. And I like where I think they're going so far.
Is what I kind of like is that they scrapped James Franco.
Well,
And
he's
not
dead.
because I don't like James
Do
Franco.
you like that?
His
Yeah.
character died. He
Like-
was one of the first exposed to the virus.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Because that would be the main flaw if they were to bring him into the sequel. Like he was at ground zero
Yeah,
of that event. How could he have lived through that?
like, he's super white man.
Mm.
He can survive anything.
White men can survive anything in any film.
Do not question
long-
movie logic. You will
As
die.
long as they're pretty and they're holding a gun and they're the hero.
Or they swear a lot.
What? Will always,
Would even dare to question movie logic.
or it's either one way. Either they're the ultimate hero, or they're the biggest jerk.
But they
they're
can be
also the hero at the
redeemed.
same time.
Yeah.
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 Dark character.
Any character Clint Eastwood would replace. Can't die.
Period.
Unless you're watching Gran Torino,
Sadness.
which is one of the
Yeah.
saddest movies I've ever watched.
Oh, great. Well, I know what just happened.
God, Gran Torino, the ending, man. That's a fucking great movie. All around,
Yeah, that was
great movie.
Never seen it.
You totally should. It's one of his better works, either as an actor or a director. It's one of his better
It feels
films.
like a disappointed silence, and there was just silence, but I could tell it was disappointment.
I'm always disappointed in you guys. Get on my level.
Okay.
I think we're kind of
I'm
level now.
just messing
I'm
with you guys.
sort of.
Okay. What else do we got?
I'm
on the
waiting for
link
the point where I say something to watch, and then I walk big and haven't seen it. And
Well,
I
go
feel
for it.
Whoa, you haven't seen it?
Do it.
No, I'm waiting for it. I'm waiting.
Wow me.
I linked you in the flesh. You haven't seen that.
Yeah, because I don't live in Britain. It's never on
No,
air
no.
here.
It's-
You had to be able to watch it through an
Arrow.
illegal YouTube link.
You're disappointed with me with Arrow. Yeah, I don't know of any channels in Britain that support that aren't on Sky.
Buy it.
That's not the point. You can buy it in the flesh.
Where?
That's true.
It is a
I've
good
never
show.
watched it though.
Buy any
That's
channel.
okay.
What's it?
You could get
What is-
the
what
Arrow
is in the
season
plush
1
about?
DVD for like $12 right now.
Right. What is it about, Cam? I'll tell you what it's about. It's about
Mm-hmm.
this kid called Kieran. He died back in 2009.
Oh.
But then, that same year, people rose from the dead, for no reason.
You just say it when people rise from the ground. That just ruins your day.
He rose from bread that they baked him in, his body. And then he's like, whoa, I'm a zombie now. But he's not really like, whoa, I'm a zombie now. He's really like, I'm going to eat people. And then he's a mindless zombie. And they're not doing the whole it's an infection thing, so if you get bitten or you die, that you come back. It's only the people who died in 2009 come back from the dead.
That's kind of cool.
And so the government captured them all. Yeah, they round them all up, put them in the facility. They start treating them with drugs to entice the neural, basically make their brains work.
Stimulate the brain cells.
Yeah, the brain cells that they lose while they were dead.
Right.
They're like, you're alive now, and you can think and feel. Well, not really feel, because the parts of your brain you can feel are dead, but you'll eventually be able to feel.
Maybe they're just concealing and not feeling.
Well, no, because they're concealing the regret that they feel over killing all these innocent people.
Yeah.
You've got to remember they still did those things, and it's about how people adjust back into society because of, there's obviously the people that are glad that, oh look, all our loved ones are back who were dead before, but then there's the people who are like, wait a minute, they ate my neighbour. I'm not happy with this. They're killers. They can turn at any moment.
Sounds kind of...
And it's very dramatic.
There's a whole morality to it as well.
Isn't it like all feeling? Like, don't you get feels from it?
Oh, you get many feels. Things happen, and you're just
Many
like,
feels.
I don't feel good
Yeah.
to be a human right now.
Maybe I should not watch that.
I wish I was a bird. Not a bird, as in,
You can be whatever you want to be, Luke.
I wish I was an avian. Like a schlaf.
You wish you were an alien?
Avian. That's the Welsh accent coming into play.
Oh.
You wish you were an immortal vampire?
I wish I was a blue whale and that I could be the biggest thing on the planet. And then I could go up to smaller things and go, hey, I'm bigger than you. And
Then you
nothing
could be
turn
the
around and
savior
say,
of Earth in... No, that's humpback whales. Shit. Star Trek 4 reference.
We must get the whales to power our ship.
Yeah, how the fuck
Go
were
on,
whales
tell your
communicating with a
reason
society
for
on the
wanting to
other
be a
side of
whale.
the galaxy? I don't fucking know. Even by Star Trek logic.
I want to be bigger than everything.
That's stretching it.
Would you be a whale
That's
in
not
space?
logical.
What do you mean that's not logic? I want to be bigger than everything, so I'd be a blue whale.
He already is.
So if someone
Just
came
don't
up to you and
tell
said, I can change you into an animal. I can change you into any animal for one day, you pick the blue whale.
Fuck yeah, for one day as well.
Just so that you could go up to something smaller and say, I'm bigger than you.
I could beach myself and everyone would massage me.
You would, okay,
bring
you
me
would
back to the
probably bitch slap a shark with your tail.
I mean, you can already speak Walish.
Oh,
So you got that.
Oh,
it's come right.
You got that down there.
shots fired.
Get a damn pat.
We could go one podcast, could we? We could go one podcast like that.
Hey, I haven't said a
No.
whale's joke yet.
You're right, we could
I'm building up
That's
to
the
it.
point, Wolverine.
I'm building up to it. Don't get me wrong.
It'll come.
Yeah, it'll be right at the end, right before I hit the stop on the
Bring it
air.
back around.
You won't be able to respond.
Oh, that's not cool.
Like the non-existent countryman you are.
That's like,
There'll be angry comments on the
There.
video from Luke.
I'll go gather all the Welsh people and I'll say it. I'll like gather them in the street and speak to them, and then they'll be like, "What are you talking about? Why is the town fool speaking to us? We don't care about this YouTube video. Go away. Get out of the pub. Stop drinking.
Would they say, is YouTube?
Stop crying on the
There you
floor."
go.
Stop being drunk in public.
What's the internet?
I'll be drunk as much as I want.
All right, we are at just
Do what
about
I want.
40 minutes.
Wow. Have we really talked about anything, or we've just
No,
rambled?
we've been talking about random shit for like the entire film.
No, we talked about mail
Bit of
and
both.
This is the way the Let's Be Friends.
Couple
Yeah,
things
it's
I
meant to
want to
be.
touch on real quick. New Transformers
Sure.
trailer dropped,
Damn
Yeah.
all.
and it shows an improved human element
Autobots
to me.
look
It's got Stanley Tucci. Stanley Tucci's the man. He's awesome in anything.
Mm-hmm.
He's the German doctor in Captain America.
Lucky number 7.
Like he's in Slevin. Whatever. With Josh Hartnett. Yes.
Lucky number 7.
But I liked that movie. It's good.
Yeah.
But
I watched it years ago, and I rewatched it like a few years after that, and like for some reason I didn't remember watching it, so it was like I relived the whole movie, and like I was all the surprises and stuff, and like, I was just as surprised as I was originally.
but
I don't
yeah.
know why, but I just didn't remember watching that whole movie.
So
Good film.
yeah,
Yes.
Stanley Tucci's in Transformers 4. It's got Mark Wahlberg. And there's a clip in the trailer that we're going to link that makes me go, all right, everything about this movie is already going to be better than the last three just because there's no Shia LaBeouf. So
Mm-hmm.
That's because he's retired from acting now.
he's no longer famous, so fuck him.
Yeah, he's really left on a strong note, hasn't he? What was his last film? I don't even remember.
Maniac.
What was the guy
I thought
who
that was
played
like a publicity
Joffrey?
stuff.
You guys were bleeding over top of each
Yeah.
other.
You know that? The guy who plays King Joffrey has retired.
Well, they're probably
About 70.
Yeah.
I think going to study. He's going to do like his studies at uni and then go back into acting.
But I can understand if he retired
You
for
know
good.
that season even started.
Well, he's dead.
I can understand why.
I mean, he definitely ended on a high.
Well, here's the thing.
Yeah.
Like, what's going to be really hard for him to do is he's a pretty young guy. So in the future, maybe he can come back to it. But right now, everyone is going to look at him and think, "You're that guy I hate on Game of Thrones." Or,
And they're going to want to punch
annoying
his
little-
face.
Yeah, like he's going to be. If he continues acting from now on, he's going to be typecast in every role he goes into as the annoying little shit.
But he's good at
The
it.
reason was
Oh, he's good at it, but maybe he feels like I don't want to be that guy every time.
Mm.
I'd get annoyed with it eventually, being the annoying little bastard in the little thing. I mean,
yeah,
Bastard.
it's done a label that like from now here on in.
What was his
But his
reason?
reason was that that he's been acting since he was very young. Like he kind of feels
Mhm.
burnt out on it. Like he's not enjoying it as much. So he's gonna just move away from it.
Yeah, I hear.
Fair enough. I guess that makes sense.
I could see it. A lot of people do that at that age.
Enough money from Game of Thrones.
yeah, I imagine it's pretty hard being a child actor.
Yeah, and
Not
stay
because of
successful
oh, my life is so hard.
and not fall down the well of shit.
Also, we've got another shout out, guys. You ready for this?
I don't know who it is.
Shout out
So
from
that's what that bag
Joshy.
spike was.
Thank you. Yeah. Shout out from Joshy saying, shout out to Josh on the podcast. This conversation
I'm
is so meta right now. Josh. Josh.
So we also
Who's
have
up?
we have a real life
That's
LBF mystery on our hands.
Yes, there is trouble afoot.
It appears the Minecraft server has been beset by a raging Hulk thief monster.
Excuse me.
I don't know what
No,
to think
no,
of this
keep-
terrible tragedy.
Yes, so we're updating you live now from
On the scene.
Jacob PC Gaming was playing on the Minecraft server, and somebody has been attacking his wall that's surrounding his house. And
And Derek Rowan
No,
is on the
He
scene,
just sucked
taking
all the
questions.
air out of the room.
Yeah.
Some of his crops have been stolen.
Sorry.
For some excellent recording from Derek.
Oh,
So it has crossed the level from just sheer vandalism to thievery. This is an
The thing is-
interesting
Oh.
development in the story, ladies and gentlemen. We will keep you up to date.
thing is, let's speak about this right now. I'm going to play devil's advocate.
All right,
It's
all
his
right.
fault.
Why? Why would it be his fault? Some
Because-
moron came into his house. You fucking did it, didn't you? You
like,
fucking did it.
No, it wasn't me. But
Oh yeah, good cover, bro.
when
Oh man.
I've been speaking in this podcast. That's my alibi.
Yeah, who knows? We don't know when it happened.
Just the abuse, Luke.
You're
Well, I
suspect
would have
of
thought of that
one
and then covered my tracks. So I really haven't, it wasn't me. But
thing. Now
anyway,
you're talking
reason
about
why I think it's his
tracks.
fault.
You totally fucking did it.
Listen, let me
Causing
say
lag
before I forget.
spikes. You're breaking the Minecraft world. Just failing us, bro. I say bro too much right now. I'm tired.
Luke, it's not normal Luke, it's incompetent Luke. Freak.
Evil Lucas is
Let's go,
really good for
guys.
you guys. We have a problem on our hands.
Listen, why I think it's his fault. You put a little wall around your house, fine. That's a clear signal that this is your land and you don't want people on it. Now you put a 10 block high wall around your house, which is pretty hard to miss. I'm not going on the Minecraft server to count. I'm gonna assume it's 10.
Just continue.
That's
He's
pretty
going
hard
off
to
his
miss.
thieving memory right
that
now.
10-foot wall of stone.
Yeah.
That's just like the biggest kind of like out there saying, I don't want anyone in here. There are people in the world that look at that and think, well, I'm going to go in there now. Because he's gone to such a great effort to tell people he doesn't want people in here.
It's like a
So
giant
you're
red
saying
button that
people
says
who
do
build
not
mansions
push.
are asking to be robbed.
No, because
Yeah.
people who
Seems a pretty clear
put normal
analogy.
wall mention, people who put like very obvious ones, but people who put big fuck you ones are asking to be robbed. There's no 10
So what
story
you're
high
saying
wall
is,
around the mansion.
if you put a wall around your property to protect it,
No,
you
no,
might as well just not bother with the wall.
no. What I'm saying
Okay.
is that don't make it so ridiculous that people look at it and go, challenge accepted.
It was you. It was totally
It
you. Luke.
wasn't
I'm sorry.
It was.
It wasn't
Okay.
That or
me.
it was,
It was definitely you.
I don't even log on to the server.
trying to think who else.
Yeah,
You did, you took my diamonds.
Yeah, I came in once to get Josh's diamonds, and now you want to stop moaning about it, because I still got his diamonds.
Because you haven't given them back.
Because I want to make a diamond wall surrounding my property and then tell people not to take a diamond wall, or could they not please fuck with my
That's
diamonds.
a good idea.
Oh, yes, but we're probably going to wrap up soon, so we're going to use this last couple of minutes
Yeah,
to
we're like
talk
40
about
-ish.
Godzilla Days of Future Past.
Yeah. So, who has seen Godzilla?
Wait. I'm going to disclaimer right now. If you don't want to hear anything about Godzilla or Days of Future Past, well, no one's really
I will
seen
keep
Days
it
of Future
extremely
Past. It's fine.
spoiler free.
No. Let's talk about.
Yeah.
Let's actually talk about this.
Okay, fine.
This is the point where you.
Massive spoiler tag.
Yeah.
Spoilers!
We won't speak of anything else after this. Just Godzilla. You're not going to miss anything out, apart from me being an idiot.
All right. So if you are
Right.
not going to stick around,
Sure.
if you
Well,
want
they're
to
gonna be
go watch Godzilla on your own, thanks for tuning in. See you next time. Or
Yeah.
hear us next time,
Bye.
because you won't see us.
Maybe it's going to be me and you, but stuff about it.
Alright.
I like to
Anyway.
hang out.
To Godzilla we go.
Come to Godzilla.
All right.
Yeah.
Now I will say, I think it had a lot of people have the wrong expectations of the movie. The branding made it look like it was going to be all mash 'em up all the time. which was not
Mhm.
the smartest decision on their part. And I was watching the RT podcast, and they brought up a point I hadn't really ever read in a review before, because a lot of people who review aren't, storytellers and content creators themselves. So they brought up an interesting point about how the first act is just way too long. And they're right. It is long,
Mhm.
but it is not long and bad. Like, it's just
No.
long.
Mhm.
No, because the first act has one of the best characters in it.
Yes, it is one of the best characters, and when he dies, yes, the film does lose momentum. I also heard a really interesting review that the guy who then becomes the main character, Aaron Taylor Johnson, he's kind of an emotionless, cold guy, but he should be. I mean, this is the guy who's going to go stick his fingers in a live bomb in Iraq. He needs to be emotionally collected, have his shit together.
Yeah.
So, I thought he played the soldier role pretty
Mhm.
well. I think we
what
often
people's biggest
misunderstand what a soldier is. Soldiers
There's
are
lots
not
of
lone wolf
wisecracking.
gunslingers. So,
There's some wisecracking, like, hero
Yeah.
character. He's literally a guy who's being put in a situation
to go do
where
a job.
he can really do nothing.
Yeah, he's got one order.
Not the bomb fight, like the mob.
Yeah, he's got
He's
his
gonna
orders.
look at these
he's gonna do-
things and he's like, I can't do anything to this. I could maybe punch its toe and it might look at me with disdain, but I'm not going to be able to hold it and go, whoa, stop doing this.
But the
So I've
ending
just
of
got
the
to
movie,
make sure I live.
that was goddamn glorious. There's a couple
The
scenes
way
where
he takes out.
I
Mhm.
wanted to stand up and just cheer. It was awesome. When the atomic breath charges up, I knew it was coming. About half the theater knew it was coming because
And
we'd
you see
seen
it
some of the
go up
older
its
stuff.
tail.
And it starts with the tail, and you start hearing the hum pick up, and his tail starts
Mhm.
glowing as it goes up towards his mouth. You're like, oh, this is happening. This is happening. And then he just lets loose, and he just cuts the one down. Just lets loose. You want to cheer there. When he tail slams one of the monsters into a building, I was like, that's pretty badass. And then the final kill,
Mhm.
I fist pumped.
Open up wide, bitch.
That's amazing.
He catches the big bad from behind, atomic fire right down the neck, cuts its head off, and then just gives a roar, and he wins. And then it passes out.
That's
Mm.
And then he gets up like
I
3
like-
days later, shrugs off all the humans trying to study him, and gives an awesome roar and just leaves the city.
Which I like, because I like how the humans actually react properly. Like, they don't react scared. Like, oh my god, he's back, the monster's back.
Yeah,
Like do
they
in some
all know
films.
that. Oh my god, this thing's huge. We're fucking dead. Fuck.
Yeah, but they rationalize as well, like, but without this thing, we would have all died.
Yeah, and the thing that I was
The
watching
people
on
in
the
the
podcast
city.
they're talking about is they literally say why they're going to nuke the thing is because what we used to have were kiloton nuclear warheads. They were very, very, very less powerful than what we have today. A megaton warhead is 1,000 times a kiloton warhead, right? I want to say that's
Yeah.
right. That's infinitesimal or exponentially more powerful than a kiloton warhead. Like not even on the same scale, really. And because we use different
Yeah,
materials than we
okay.
did back then to split the atom into a much more powerful explosion, that literally would eviscerate anything on the planet. So, I like how they actually said that was like, yeah, we're using like the biggest nuke we got. So, it's gonna die. And it totally would have had it gone off.
I know, because we are talking about creatures that literally live off of radiation.
No,
I
just
mean,
the sheer force
overexposure.
of that explosion would eviscerate the thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Especially the smaller one. The smaller one
right,
would have been
yes.
fucking gone. Like, there'd have been nothing left.
It maybe would have been less realistic if that had gone off and he had survived. But if we're taking in Godzilla now, this is meant to be the thing nobody knocks down unless you're as big as him. Like in Japanese films, They don't go. I know they don't go for realism, and they have all these like extremely powerful weapons hitting him and stuff. The only thing that is able to destroy him in the Japanese make is a thing that literally tears oxygen apart. That
Yeah.
ripped into shreds. So I'm glad that they're keeping the realism there with that bomb part, but at the same time,
Yeah, it was.
I would have been disappointed if that actually happened.
Yeah, very good.
Extremely.
Very good movie. I mean, it totally kicked
There's
ass at the
only
box
one-
office. So,
One issue.
Cam?
What was your issue,
There's only
Ken?
one issue I had with it. Is I didn't understand the time frame of what the events that happened. I didn't know the length of time it took for all of it. Like there was no clear indication whether it took 3 days or 2 weeks. I couldn't tell the time frame at all.
yeah, that they could have showed better.
Which I
You
guess
know,
isn't
just
important.
see the
but
fallout of it.
I kind of wanted to know. Yeah.
Because, yeah, by the
I just-
time they
that
would have
was
got
just-
to
that
San
was
Francisco,
literally
that'd
the
have
only thing.
taken at least a day. At least.
Yeah.
And they had the news report with the two
'Cause,
monsters.
I mean, the main character.
Yeah.
The main character went. He did that many trips that it had to be over at least 2 or 3 days.
hmm
But it never told you how many days. I mean, it's not a big issue, but that
Yeah, just one of those little
I
things.
just didn't understand the time.
Yeah.
Time frame.
You just wish movies could clean some of those
I'm
little
really
things
So
up.
solid movie, though.
I'm really happy with what the director said, though. Like, they're going ahead with a sequel. They've already said now, yeah, we're definitely doing another one.
Mm-hmm.
And the director said previously, like, I'm not sure if he's on board still or not to do it, but hopefully he will be. And he said, if he's going to do another one after this one, he wants to do a Destroy All Monsters one, which may be getting the right,
Mothra's going to be in it.
hopefully, maybe getting the right,
There's a.
because that's the thing, like, they're not sure if they can get all the rights from Toho for these creatures. But hopefully Toho will see how well the 2014 film will go and maybe give them some. Because that's why they got the Mutos, because they didn't have the rights to any other
Yeah.
monsters.
Those are cool monsters as well, the Mutos.
Oh, yeah. I enjoyed them.
Apparently, the Asian theatres have been getting a separate post-credit scene which shows Mothra.
Really?
I'm going to look that up.
Yeah.
This podcast-
If you, I can't find it anywhere, but if you look for like post-credits Godzilla, there's an article saying that Asian theatres or Asian countries have been getting the post-credits. Which I guess I found the article now, so I'll put that in more.
Oh man, that'd be so cool if they got Mothra.
That would be cool. But speaking of cool,
Mm-hmm.
Days of Future Past. this
Segway!
weekend. I'm excited. It's been getting really good reviews. I'm gonna go see it tomorrow night. Maybe even tack on a little bit of a spoiler-free review to the end of this video, because I'm gonna go see it tomorrow at 10 o'clock p.m. So, and I'm very excited. They say the time travel just makes sense. It's not over the top. It just is. And the story's really good. Good acting. And it's the best film since X2 in the series. And I loved X2.
Oh, that's some praise. Isn't
That
it?
is some high praise.
Gotta go back and watch it.
So,
Okay, well, is there anything else to discuss?
no, I think that's it. I think we're ready to wrap.
That's everything from me.
We're wrapping it like a pita.
Alright. Yes, well, this has been number 10. Great job on reaching double digits, everyone. We
Woohoo!
did it.
Whoa.
We did this
Blow out
time,
them
like
candles,
there's another
son.
podcast to find on YouTube. We're continuing on this train of crazy. Off the edge
Staying strong.
of realism. I'm not really great at that.
All right. Yes, we're off the rails. Rails of the crazy train. Ozzy Osbourne. Well, I'm wrapped. that was terrible. Goodbye.
Bye, everyone.
Goodbye.
Bye.
Oh.
Bye.